Hey, this is Albert here with ClickFunnels Support. So I just wanted to show you here real quick. We'll cover your autoresponder, and then there's a couple things I noticed that I wanted to show you. Okay, so here we are in your funnel. I'm assuming it's this one. You have two duplicate funnels here. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get into this. First off, go into your back end over here. You're going to go to your account settings. It's going to take you to this page, account settings. You're going to scroll down and go to your integrations here. All right, now this is the spot where you integrate your autoresponder. Okay, now there's only a list. There's only a set amount of autoresponders that we directly integrate with, and that's list here. So there's this is all the software here that we directly integrate with. Okay, so now so just come here, make sure you can either type it in or go ahead and through and select whatever autoresponder you're using: ActiveCampaign, Aweber, Constant Contact, ConvertKit, MailChimp, etc. All right, so what you're going to want to do is, let's just for example say you're using let's go MailChimp. All right, you'll name your integration here. All right, you'll give it a nickname, and then you're going to make sure you go and log into your MailChimp account or whatever autoresponder that you're going to use, and then you're going to go over there and grab the API key. Okay, and depending on which one you're using, the directions to get there are going to vary. Okay, to get to where your API key is. All right, you may have to Google that, or I can show you. All right, so once you get to this point, you'll need to go ahead and add integration. Okay, this is going to add it to your ClickFunnels account. Okay, until this is done, there's no other way to connect your autoresponder other than a Zapier connection. But you want to try this first. The Zapier is a last resort. Unless you have some sort of unique setup where it requires that. But this is the initial primary way of connecting your autoresponder to your ClickFunnels account. Okay. All right. So that being said, once you get past this point, you need to go into your funnel. All right. On your opt-in page. Okay. Let's go here. I'm assuming this is your opt-in page here. Let me just double check here. Let's see, do you have pop-up? All right, okay, so this is your integration here. Okay. All right, so when you're integrating on this page, you need to come here, all right? Come to integrations here, and then you're gonna come here, and then once you have that integration, you're gonna see that nickname that you gave it in the background there. When you set up the integration, you'll see that nickname here, right? Whatever you want to call it. You'll see it on this list. You'll select it, and then the next action will be add to list, and then whatever you name the list in the MailChimp or autoresponder will show up here, okay? And I'll show you that here in a second, what that looks like in one of my funnels, okay? Here, actually, I'll just show you right now. All right, so here we are in a funnel, and we'll go through here. Here's my this funnel set up a little bit differently, but I do have an opt-in here. Okay, let me see. Do I have my opt-in here? Yeah, so I have an opt-in form here, right? Very, very basic. Just one thing to recognize real quick. Whenever you have an opt-in, the most important parts, the components that actually allow it to work, is going to be your email input, right? Your input field here, your email is going to be set to email. And then your button is going to be set to submit order, submit form, okay? Those two components, those two things allow the information to actually be saved into the funnel, all right? And that initiates the process of moving on to the next step, all right? Okay, so real quick, let's just go over this real quick. I wanted to show you what this looks like. So if you have MailChimp or something else, or Active Campaign, Aweber, Drip, any of those. Here, let's just go ahead and we'll go to MailChimp, add to list, right? So this is my nickname of the integration here in ClickFunnels. This is what I want to do, right? And then here is the list that I've actually created. This list is actually in MailChimp, okay? Because I did the integration, there's an API key that is allowing the ClickFunnels to talk to MailChimp and MailChimp to talk to ClickFunnels, and that's why I can see my list here. All right, that's in MailChimp. All right, so you need to go ahead and do this, set this up. This is how you integrate your autoresponder to the page. After you integrate the autoresponder to your account first, okay? All right, so lastly, real quick, there is something that I did notice that's going to cause you a problem. All right, let me come out here to your funnels here. All right, so automatically I noticed you copied a funnel, okay? Now, right off the bat, here, let me just double check this. Let me see. Okay, you didn't archive any yet. Okay, so right off the bat, you're gonna have issues if you're trying to run one of these funnels. Even if you have the domain disconnected, right, to away from one of them, right? If you have the domain connected to this one and you want to run this one live, you're gonna have an issue because you have a duplicate here. The reason why is I'm going to show you here real quick, okay? So you come in here, and this goes for every single step in the funnel. This cogwheel here and this cogwheel here, okay? It's what's called a page path. So this right here is your page path, okay? So this is let me show you right here. So right here, you see this little AMS right here, right? So that's your page path, and I'm going to show you the reason all these extra digits are here is for this cogwheel here, right there, okay? That's where that comes from. All right, the reason that's important is when someone comes to your funnel or they come to your URL, right, and you want them to go to your home page, you're directing them through the main link, they're gonna come through. This page path dictates telling the URL where to go, like what page to go to, right? So when you have two funnels and the page paths are identical, okay, one's live, if one funnel is live and one is not, our system is trying to read the funnel and it's reading the page path for both funnels, okay? So it's going to randomly, intermittently go between both funnels trying to read, right, and populate a page, all right? So what you want to do to correct this, anytime you have a copied or cloned funnel or page, you're going to have to do this, okay? Come in here and just update this. Make sure it's it's unique and not identical to any other step, any other page path in any step in any funnel. It has to be unique to this step, right, and this page path, okay? So that could be any set of numbers and letters that you'd like to put there, okay? Once you do that, go ahead and hit update. All right, and then come up here to this cogwheel here and do the same thing. Go ahead and change this and update this. Now, it looks like you just had it as AMS, just like the other one. You don't want them exactly identical. You want them slightly different. Now, this is just our system attempting to make this page path unique, okay? So I would go ahead and you can go ahead and delete all this and change this and update it to something else where it's at least slightly different from the other cogwheel, okay? Other page path area, okay? So just go ahead, make sure you change it, and then once you're done there, update the funnel, okay? Now you're gonna have to do this for every single step in this funnel because you have a cloned funnel, okay? All right, now once you change this one, you don't have to change the other one, all right? So once you change every page path for this funnel, it is no longer identical to the cloned funnel, okay? And you should be good to go. All right, thanks.